Good morning. Today's with a series of a new topic, I'll go to explain you seed dispersal. In previous class, you know more about seed. Then what is seed? Seed is the part of plant which slips inside fruit. And in previous class too, you already learned about seed germination, that is germination of seed with proper environmental condition, that is appropriate temperature, air and water. Then, are you familiar with this word dispersal? Dispersal means transfer of seed from one place to other place by an agent. And what are that agent? That is, the agent is living or non-living type. Suppose we can understand these by a diagram. I have made a diagram, a simple diagram here. Suppose this is a main plant or parent plant. All of you have parent like this. This is a parent plant. And this plant becomes so much developed that their fruits have seed in them. If the fruits ripened or if the fruits get developed or burst or explode by a natural agent or by wind, then the seeds get scattered on the ground, and that scattered seed next develops into new young plants. So much plants have you seen here? Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants grown near the parents' plants. But the plants are unable to take proper nutrition because the land become overcrowded with so much plants, so that proper nourishment, proper space, proper food, proper air, the plants cannot able to get for their proper development. So that to cope with that lack of the nutrition, lack of the space, lack of water, lack of nutrients, the seeds of that plant, when again it's spread on ground, it will scattered on another place. The new place, it is new environment with proper food, water and condition that plants need to develop. In this condition, new environmental condition, the plants that get developed will be full formed, that is very healthy plants develop in this situation. So that in crowded area, the plants become very suffocated to develop, so that the seeds scattered on and went to the other parts so that to develop themselves. As plant cannot move from one place to other place, so nature helps them to disperse. If seeds fall at the same place, then there is competition of what? For space, water and minerals. Without it, a plant cannot grow properly. Due to seed dispersal, nobody came to know from where the seeds come first. You don't know the seeds where it come from. Some of the seeds scattered so much far space, so that nobody can know that from where the seeds come first. So that is the way of seed dispersal. We can understand with the logical conditions also, so that children, you easily see dispersal, you can understand. Suppose there are 4 sections of 5B. Have you ever noticed that why the sections are given to the class? Why don't only one section will be there? If one section will be there, then how many students in one section? 50, 50, 50, 50. There will be 200 students in one classroom. Then what are the difference between the different sections and in one classroom? There are very much differences, great differences between this and this. In this, a class will be so much crowded by the children, and the children getting so many problems in their study and watching board and learning style. In writing also they get very uncomfortable, and in sitting also they get very uncomfortable. So that the crowded class will be divided into 4 sections, so that the students sitting in that classroom will very easy and very comfortably study and very comfortable to develop. In this way, like this, the seed dispersal, we explain to you to understand it well. After watching diagram, now you are clear about seed dispersal. Seed dispersal is the movement, spread or transport of seed away from the parent plants. The dispersal vectors or agent would be living or non-living. If it is living, then the examples are birds, animals, insects, human being. And if it is non-living, then the agent will be natural, like wind, water, ripening stage, explosion and other environmental effects. Now we can understand seed dispersal with their definition also. The process of transfer of seed to different places through various agents such as air, water, animals, birds, insects and human beings. Now, these are the ways, that is air, water, animals, birds, insects and human beings are the ways of seed dispersal. So, now we come to know about different ways of seed dispersal. The first we can understand this, that what are our ways of traveling? You know? Yes, you better know that the ways of transport. What are that ways? It is airways, waterways, landways. In this way, we can understand the different ways like human-made ways, that is man-made ways. human select seeds of useful plants and show them in the soil to get new plant. In spite of these, there are so many plant seeds that human being collects and show it in the land or garden. Example, wheat, maize and mustard. Now second way is natural ways, that is dispersal by wind. These seeds are very light, small and have hair on them so that they fly with wind. Example, madar, M-A-D-A-R, that is also called ark, A-A-K. Thistle, T-H-I-S-T-L-A, it's thistle. And D-A-N-D-E-L-E-O-N, that is dandelion. These madder, thistle and dandelions have very light seeds so that it will spread with wind. Now the second natural ways is dispersal by water. Plants which are near water bodies like sea, river, lake, etc. disperse their seeds through water. In spite of these, the plant which are near water bodies and which are leaves underwater, that is aquatic plant, also disperse their seeds by water. Like example, coconut, water lily, hydrilla and lotus. Mangroves, water lily, hydrilla, these are aquatic plants. These also spread their seed by the way of water. Third, dispersal by bird, insects and rodents. They carry fruits and grains in their burrows, nests and other places on the way. Sometimes birds eat edible seeds and spread it anywhere on the ground. In the same way, rodents eat hard seeds and after taking fruits spread the seeds anywhere. Example, squirrel, rats, ants, sparrows, fig, tomatoes, orange are the example that these animals eats their seeds. Fourth one, dispersal by human and animals. The fruits are eaten by the human and the animals and the seeds thrown away. Sometimes human cut the fruits and after eating they throw the seeds of that fruit somewhere. These seeds then get dispersed by the agent. What are that agent? Human and animals too. Example, mango seed, watermelon, pumpkin. These seeds eaten by human being or animals and seeds were dispersed on the ground. Now the fifth point, dispersal through cracking or bursting. Some fruits after getting ripened, it scattered their seed far away from the parents' plants. पक जाने के बाद seeds scattered their seeds, fruit scattered their seed far away from the parents' plants. Example, P. Ladyfinger. Bean. Balsam. Spelling of P. P-E-A. Ladyfinger. B-E-A-N. And it is balsam. B-A-L-S-A-M. Okay. That seeds dispersed after cracking or bursting, either with ripening or by some explosive agent, because the seeds are very light and get scattered anywhere. The seeds of pea and bean. At last, but at least few questions of MCQs related to your topic that you have recently studied about seed dispersal. The first question: by which method seeds are most likely to be dispersed farthest away from their parents' plants? The most important word in this question is farthest away. There are 4 options and you have to choose out of 4 one. By water, by explosion, by wind, by animals. Water. By water, seed scatters to the distant place. By explosion, the seed exploded and burst and throw it at distant place. By animals, the seeds can be consumed, and after consuming it will throw somewhere. By wind, yes, by the wind the seed dispersed farthest away from the parents' plants. So then the answer will be C, by the wind. Now the second question, like that: the seed given below germinates under right condition. This is the picture of seed and it gets started germinate, and under right condition, you know what are that right condition? You very well known that the right condition is warmth, that is temperature, air and proper water. That is the right condition to germinate a seed. Then question is, which of the labeled part would grow first? P, R, S, Q. This is the seed part. This is the micropyle, and which part grows first? That is P, Q. Watch it. P, Q, R, S. I think the root part first developed from the seed. When seed started to get germinate, then its root part developed first. After root, there will be stem and leaves. Okay, then the answer will be S, so that I will tick on D. Now, with some more questions are there. Question number 3. Study the diagram below. Here is a diagram of seed germination. All of you have made earlier in copy. Which of these factors are required for the seed germination? Do you know? P, Q, R, S. Water. This is option is A, B, C, D. Is water, air, nutrients, warmth. Then what is it? Water. Only P, R and S. P, R and S means water, nutrients, warmth. No. B, in B option, only P, Q, R, that is water, air, nutrients, No, it is not. In option C, only P, Q, S. P, Q and S. Water, air, warmth. Yes, I think so. The answer will be C. And in last only P, R and S. That is water, nutrients and warmth. This is the wrong option. So the correct option is for the germination of seed, there are requirement of water, air and warmth. That is P, Q and S. So the correct answer will be C. Now the next question, the scattering of seeds over a wide area is called pollination. Pollination is the transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma, that is male and female part of the plant. Fertilization or reproduction is a word that you have studied. I have explained to you that dispersal and one word is germination. Germination is the germination of seed in a proper condition, and the word dispersal is the scattering of seed or traveling of seed or spreading of seed over a wide area, so that the answer will be dispersal. Now the next question, there is moringa, that is drumstick. आप लोग खाते हो सहीजन जिसको कहते हैं, ग्रीन कलर्स का ये ड्रमस्टिक्स टाइप होता है. मोरिंगा, that is drumstick. Seeds are dispersed by wind as they possess. Moringa seeds dispersed by wind. Listen carefully. Then what they possess? Wings, pappus, hairy tuft, because some seeds have hairy body, so that it can scatter or it can spread through wind, or all the above. But the answer will be wings, because drumstick seeds like this is look like wings. Okay, this is the seed which look like drumstick seed, look like wings. So that the wings is, the seed is very light in weight, so that it will be scattered by wind to the somewhere, to the distant place. So the answer will be A. Now the seed of guava are dispersed by, guava seeds dispersed by which medium? That is wind, animals, water or explosion. Is guava seed exploded? No, never. Is guava is an aquatic plant, or it near to the aquatic part? No, then it is not the answer. Then guava is used by animals. Yes, it comes under animals group or bird. The guava seeds eaten by birds, so that the seeds of guava are dispersed by animals, not with wind also. Okay, because it is not light in weight, so that animals also, and it get consumed by birds, and it will throw anywhere on the ground. So the correct answer is animals. Now the next question, the seeds are dispersed by birds which consume the fruits of which? The seeds are dispersed by bird, okay, which consume the fruits of which? Berry, coconut. Coconut is a water area. It has grown over water area around. Cotton has very light seed. It is it happens the seeds were scattered by wind. Lotus is again near aquatic medium, coconut is near aquatic medium, then there is the berry seeds. Some birds sit on berry fruits and it consumed berry seeds. So the answer will be berry. Now the next question is, which of the following methods of seed dispersal is taking place in pea? There is a picture of pea. Okay, when the pea plants, when the seeds of the pea over repent, then it will get bursted through force, by some force. It can be exploded on the ground. So the option is dispersal by water, dispersal by animals, dispersal by air, or dispersal by explosion. So that the answer will be dispersal by explosion. Pea seed were exploded and it gets scattered on the ground. Now the next is, the goat ate tomato seeds and it passed out undamaged. What type of dispersal is it? Goat means comes under animals. Then goat consumes seeds and without digestion of that seed, it passed away out. Then which type of dispersal it is? Wind dispersal, animal dispersal, water dispersal, explosion mechanism. Yes, the correct answer is animal dispersal. By these, I hope that you can very easily understand the topic seed dispersal. Thank you, children, and watch my next video again. Till bye bye.